I put my headsets on though, man. I don't really know where I put them, to be honest with you. So hang tight. I think this is it. How's that? Testing? Beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome to Fuzzy. Been a week, few days, give or take. And let's throw some flags. Blow a couple whistles. A lot of stuff happens, and I don't know, sometimes we got to talk about it. That's what it is. Sometimes we have to talk about it. And the first thing I want to talk about today is the illegal screen in basketball. Okay? Now, some of the officials, if you get an off ball, first let me read the rule. Let's just start with the basics. Here we go. And I don't know why the video will freeze every now and then. It still does it. I don't know why. Maybe when my technology guy comes back, he can do that. Rule 4, Section 40, Art 1. A screen is a legal act causing contact, delays, or prevents an opponent from reaching a desired possession. So, I gotta take that here. There's a few arts of the legal screen. To establish a legal direction, we want to set a screen. But time and distance is a big situation. All right, so time and distance, and I'm gonna show you an illegal screen that I'll bet you never gets called. Never. And I'm gonna show you this to you. It's illegal as can be, never gets called. And the other thing is the screener and the opponent are moving in the same. So the vertical limit is your shoulder blade. And they can't be outside because that's what causes somebody. First of all, there's got to be contact. There's no foul. Absolutely no foul. But they stick these knees out there or their elbows. You know, they do this stuff. See, that's illegal screens that really called all over the court. It really does. It needs to be called. We got to call this stuff. I mean, people could get hurt with these illegal screens. People are just moving into each other. And I'm going to show you a couple of them if I can figure them out here. If you give me a second, I'm going to try to figure these guys out. And so that was the illegal screen. And let's see what we got here. We're going to go all the way to one screen, right? All right, here we go. I think I got it. Boom. Window cap. There it is. So, National Federation High School rules about the screen. So within the frame, which we talked about, that's your shoulder blades, right? You got to be in the frame. This guy's really preaching to us. You can see it in his face, right? Time and distance is huge. That's the one we're going to talk about here. Just for a second, I'm going to show you a time and distance that never gets called. I bet $1.50. I'm telling you, this particular time and distance play never ever gets called, and it needs to because people get hurt. And this court's got to be visual, right? So, and that time and distance is huge, especially when you've come up behind the guy, which I'm going to show you right now. Hang on here a second. Give me just a second. I'm coming back to myself. I'm going over here. I think it's number. I gotta go to 410. I think on the diagram here. So this is 405, 408. Let's see what we got. 408. All right, let's try to watch what's happening here. If we can watch it with the video, let's see what we got to happen. Watch this.
Legal screen, right? Imaginary opponent. He sets his screen here, stopping just short of contact.
That's the one I'm talking about right there. You see how he is right behind the guy? He's right behind the guy. Now, that guy, it's got to be time and distance right there. That defender, so this play right here never gets called. And this is illegal. People get hurt right here.
But the position of his screen in relation to his opponent makes a difference on what the screener can do. Since he sets up directly behind and outside the defender's visual field, The screener, 40.4. Since he did not allow.
Now, when you guys are out there, rule there, because I'm telling you, I'm known, actually, if you talk to some of my friends I officiate with, I call a lot of illegal screens. I call a lot. Coaches are like, Jim. I'm like, yes. Let the kids play. Teach them. People stick out there. They think they can just stick their legs. Let's see if I can stand up. Look, if you guys can see this far back, I mean, the legs way out here like this. And no, that's not a legal screen. So anyway, that is the rule of the day from the Fuzzy Show. And I want to thank you guys for paying attention and coming on board. And just hit me up and tell me, you heard about the FuzzyFox.tv. You can go there and watch it. And on Twitch. Fuzzy is on Twitch. Oh, man, it's just like growing like weeds. I think we're starting to have a lot of fun again. So let's get over to what we got happening. So we know the illegal screen, right? The illegal screen. Now, let's go back to the election. I'm going to step back. Just the election. We talked about it just a little bit, but let's talk about it just a little bit more. Listen, we did not win the election. House. MAGA Republicans, not the Make America Great Again movement Republicans. We didn't get it. We didn't win it. Why didn't we win it? All kinds of situations. Even McConnell, right? I think he's a Republican. He's a Republican. So McConnell's the leader of the minorities. And that's why we know there's 37 rhinos in the Senate right now, because 37 people voted for Mitch McConnell to be leader. That tells us there's 37 more people's got to get out of that freaking hole. Minimum of 37. Or Kevin McCarthy talking right here. I want to show you this. First, I got to go back. So let me go back here in time. And I'm going to show you some stuff here just for a little bit. The first one is 209. We'll give it a shot. Here we go. All right, so we're going to get over here to 2. That's what I did. So here we go. Okay, that was let's go back. Start here.
It's an honor to be here with the agent. To spend time with him. Our nation has never been. Those brave men and women risk their lives every day to protect the American citizens from the consequences of illegal border crossings. Together we bear witness to the worst since Joe Biden has taken office. That's not the worst part. Now that Title 42 may end, we're bracing for a tsunami. People talk about 18,000 crossings in a day. That would mean 13 changes. Think about that.
The next 2 years. Now, again, these are extreme numbers, people. This is not 100% honesty either. Just because he has an R in front of his name, Kevin McCarthy, doesn't make him 100% honest. So these numbers are exaggerated, but 13 million, even if it's half that. All right, let's keep listening.
15 million more illegal entries into our country. Just last week, Secretary Mayorkas testified. I'm here to tell you it is not.
So there's what it is. So it's this Maracas guy. He sounds like somebody from a movie, don't he? Like a sci-fi movie, Maracas. Some type of, like an engineer, like a robot. Maracas. Anyway, he's like the borders are. He comes out and says the border's secure. These guys are like, no, it's not. But I just want you to go back, try to listen to right here, 5. All right, let's listen right here. Here we go.
Jordan, Jamie Comer, the future chair of Oversight and Judiciary Committee.
That's not really what I cared about, to be honest with you. It was not the right number. Let's go right here. All right, we're going to start a little.
Daryl cannot and must not remain in that position. If Secretary Mayorkas does not resign, and every failure will determine whether we can begin impeachment inquiry.
All right. Let's just talk about that little clip for a little bit. So, Mayorkas, he says the border's secure. McCarthy's coming out here. It's not secure, and you're going to resign or else. After 6 years of 30-yard penalty, you're going to resign and we're going to impeach you. You really can't. You're only the House. You'll just be a House impeachment like it happened to Trump because it won't get through the Senate. They're already gutless. They already were afraid to stand up to the sanctuary of marriage law. Sanctuary of marriage. They were gutless to stand up to that. 37 rhinos in the Senate. You're a rhino just like the rest of them. I'm in there, a Make America Great Republican. What can I get? And did you see, to be a political, I'll let you know. But this is Kevin McCarthy. Impeach it. No, dude, retire. I don't think it can. I mean, when you sit there and talk about the election, we got beat up. Red Tsunami, no, there wasn't even hardly a ripple. They got beat. Jack O'Malley got beat. The 2022 midterm election, I'll tell you what it is the 20-year-olds come out and gang like frickin' busters and voted. They vote Democrat, though. See, that's a setback because they all vote Democrat. And you know why they vote Democrat? You know why they are? It's because they're weak. And they were raised weak. The parents of the 19... Their whole attitude was, God did, so I give them everything I can. Well, that was the attitude growing up, and now you got kids and you got presidents, and you got frickin' so-be presidents and so-be administrators, 2000 whatever, right? Because you just been handed to them. Man, I remember basement. There's a wooden shed. Did you stack the wood? I mean, there was nothing handed. Why hand? And that same thing with my kids growing up. And we're stripping forms from a foot. That's how you get ahead in this world. You know, this world, you get ahead by working. Stress. Well, what's a stress? Duty notice, and she had to work hard to get him out of it. That was her stress. That's your stress? Everything going on in the world, and the stress is you trying to help your 26-year-old. Called her out because you're making fun of my mother. There's a prime example of a liberal. You can stay on your parents' health insurance. If you're in college or something, and okay, we'll ride it out a little bit, but when you're done with college, dude, you know, I told my kids, I said, hey, when you guys move out, I'm changing the door locks. So I told them all. When Carrie moved out, I changed the whole door. We put a brand new door in. No, but it's like, no, here, grow up. But parents of 70s and 80s that were born, they're weak. Good. Working hard is what gets you up in the morning. You always got your playtime. We'll take your playtime. 100-yard penalty on you guys. One was just weak, you know. Weak. You know, shut up. But he did a lot, you know what I mean? So, anyway, hey, make sure you guys are liking me. I've just learned this. Follow. Not follow because there's no illegal screen right now. There's nobody around. I mean, so we talked about the illegal screen, and I'm stationary right now. I'm still, and it's follow, not foul, right? So one of the things that we want to discuss, that they're hounding President Trump. Listen, all these people just hound because, and he brought somebody with him that all these anti-Semitic, you know, but you know the news people just tell you a portion. They take a whole paragraph, and then they take a couple words. Oh, look what he said. But they don't put nothing before and after. Pick out your word. Oh, look what he said. 8 hot dogs. You know, whatever the case is. But they twist us a little bit. Is it true? I don't know. Maybe they are anti-Semitic. I don't really know. I'm just stating the point that We don't know. The news media calls Donald Trump anti-Semitic. So how do you believe the media after the stuff they say for the last 6 years? Even if you watch Newsmax, Newsmax just shows you an example of it, but they just show their part. You know, but here's the thing right here. I mean, I don't know. They're an anti-trans fight over for dinner. Go to Myers for groceries or Walmart or Sam's Club. I don't even understand what you guys are talking about. With all these people coming after Trump, all these things right here, all these people are coming after Trump, there is no place in America. And how many of those are there? I mean, you listen to some of these Ilmar, Rashad, whatever her name is down there. Oh my God, man, these people are more anti-Semitic. For anti-Semitic. Rashad was going off, or where was that? See, they don't do this stuff. You know what I mean? So they come after. Trump says, I didn't even know he was there. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Inside the right here, the white supremacist. I mean, so you're not really friend. You know what I mean? And then they come after Donald Trump about having Kanye West with his anti-Semitic rants. I tried to find him. There's really not much out there. You know what he said? He said this. This is what the tweet. Just see, the con went away. But this is his tweet that he said. So look how they highlighted, of course. So first, I don't even know what that's about. Okay, I have no idea what that's about. Here's the situation too when it comes to this is, Mel Gibson directed this great movie called The Passion of the Christ. Millions. And then it was like a month later, I read in the news how Mel Gibson went on this anti-Jewish rant. Weird, ain't it? It's just kind of weird. You know what I mean? Mel Gibson, went on this after he did this anti-Jewish rant. It's weird. It's like, wow, that's kind of weird, And he's still doing movies. I just called On the Line. It was weird. It was entertaining. I would give it that. Watch Mel Gibson On the Line. I'm like 5 stars. All right, So the anti-Semitic rant. What they're saying about Conway Froya, to a veteran, DEFCON 3 means force. Basically, it's a whatever reason's going. What's it about? White news people, man. We got what's taking place here in this great country right now. So I was driving down the road. Let me get my notes out, right? He's not no longer go to there it is. All right. So they can there we go. They can no longer go out to eat at a restaurant. I don't know what they're getting to. You know what it is? It's like telling a pastor he can't go to a sinner's house and have listen to confessions. Bob, did you? What in the world? You know what I mean? If you want to be a transvestite, I don't understand, but I don't care. And them are one of them. 2, 3 of them is, if you got jury duty, get out of yourself. My God. So now if somebody said, what are you coming to? There's more. I just seen this right here. There's than ever, really. It's been a lot. Every crime, the media just feeds on this stuff. And it's, we got to keep ourselves on the hard fight, because sometimes you start wondering what that person just said makes a little bit of sense. What's his name? Penn. He really is, man. He freaking turned his back in the box. Can you just look? I forget her name on news. And you know what he said? President with Donald Trump. He said, every promise to the American people, as big of as a worm as he becomes, maybe we can get him over. My God. That's what I want to know. Give it all wrong. And you're wrong, Pence. 1st and 10 piled on. And nobody wants to do nothing. Fuzzy, I'm on Twitch. Fuzzy Fritz. Hit the like button and put the thumbs up. Green on us now. And there's the other thing. I'm hearing it all over. This is what they're saying. I hear it all around the land. See, I talk to myself on the when I'm driving. I do my notes and I hit the record. Everybody's saying we need somebody different besides Donald Trump. I mean, even Republicans. Well, Trump's only been in politics for 40 plus years. But it doesn't matter what news. I'm just telling you right now. And nobody, as much as we love Ron DeSantis, don't get me wrong, as much as we love him, if he got in that ring, look what they did to Oliver North. Anybody you have right now is Donald Trump. Microphone. Mr. Fuzzy Trump. I'm telling you, as much as we love DeSantis, nobody's going to stay in a ring with them people. Remember, there's a comedy with, who did that? It was, who was the black guy? He did the comedy. Divorce, man, it's like they take your house and they take your truck and they take your dreams and if you've got any of this, they take that. It was like, I can't remember who. A lot of cussing in the comedy. Little skinny guy, man, saying, I don't really know. But anyway,